a nation of over 1.2 billion people. 70% of which live in its more than 500,000 villages, across terrains that are often inhospitable and inaccessible. The Indian Ministry of Rural Development takes this as a challenge and an opportunity. Their target is to bring home inclusive growth, to make India's hard-working villagers connect to the national mainstream. For this, India invests $1,600 billion annually. India is finding the means to shield her landless agri-workers like Bhagwan Sethi from exploitation, guaranteeing his family and others like him 100 days of wage employment every financial year through the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. This innovative Employment Guarantee Act empowers rural India's marginalized population to demand work from its government. The National Rural Livelihoods Mission is building capacity of rural workers. Asha Mahato used to collect firewood from the forests. That wasn't enough to make ends meet. Life changed when she pooled resources with others and formed a self-help group. Government trained, helped and financed them. The group now brings home profits by making organic manure. The Indira Awas Yojana gives technical and financial assistance to build rural houses. This is a riverside village in Assam. To ward off the impact of recurrent floods, they were encouraged to use locally available materials like ikra grass and bamboo to construct cost-effective yet sturdy homes. India now has a uniform rural housing policy to provide shelter to the disadvantaged. Patients from village Kotrakala in central India often succumbed before reaching hospitals. The reason? The lack of all-weather roads. Thanks to the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, the villagers now have better access to healthcare and education. Farmers get better prices for their produce by selling them directly in local trade centres. Across India, progress has marched along such improved all-weather roads into millions of rural homes. For these dry lands of Rajasthan, water is their most precious resource. Check dams and anicuts are being developed to store rainwater under an integrated watershed management program. Rural India is conserving its water and reclaiming its terrain, involving local communities at every step. These village women used to spend half of their lives procuring water. The National Rural Drinking Water Programme has changed their destiny, giving them more time for their families. Village Rancourt in Uttarakhand has replicated the technology being used in constructing low-cost toilets across India. Their efforts under India's Total Sanitation campaign brought them a Rural Development Ministry award. The target is to take sanitation to every village home of India within 5 years. Old age is no more a sorry tale of solitude for these elderly villagers. They now get pension under the National Social Assistance Programme. There are similar pension schemes for widows, the physically disabled, and families that have lost their key earning member. They no longer feel sidelined and neglected by the state. Teams of Bharat Nirman volunteers, like this one, get trained to become the crucial link between government projects and rural homes. The local people create knowledge communities, empowering people to make informed choices to improve the delivery system and democratize governance at the grassroots. These game changers are fast becoming the real catalysts for rural development. There's still a long way to go, but the journey has begun and in the right direction. The journey of building faith that inspires plans and performance for a better tomorrow. A journey of self-discovery, of democracy at work.